under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Number 36 gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now to the plate, here is Lonnie Smith, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Ro?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And now here is Ron Gant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So now to the plate, David Justice. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing and a line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing. Tom Glavine, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Glavine has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And another foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, number 11. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Belliard has a play. 2 down.
Batting third.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. Fouled off. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Lerma is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 1-0. So now here is number 12. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The first baseman, number 12.
And the pitch. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
To the plate now, Brian Hunter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Greg Olson, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, over to first, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Davis, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Brian Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Shane Mack, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Shane Mack goes down for the second out in the bottom half. At the plate now, Kent Beck, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. It remains 1-0. So now to the plate, Mark Lerma, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield.
Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2.
Next to stand in is Belliard. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Belliard is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Smith, as he puts it on the ground to third. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 1-0.
Lewis.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Scott Lewis. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Greg Gagne.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Pops this one up. Number 12 has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 32, Dan Glavin.
Now at the plate is Dan Glavin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Ball
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. set for the start of the fourth. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Terry Pendleton. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in is Ron Gant, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, David Justice, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air out to center field. Puckett is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in will be number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Into the box, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a soft liner here to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Pendleton in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kirby Puckett.
So now into the box is Kirby Puckett. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 44.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Davis. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail things here 2-0.
Hunter.
At the plate now is Brian Hunter, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So stepping in is Greg Olson. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mark Lerma, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. To the plate now, Shane Mack. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Kent Beck.
Next up, Kent Beck. Now the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Lewis.
At the plate, Scott Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a curveball taken for strike two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Greg Gagne, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us are back with more following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Belliard.
The shortstop, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Glavin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lonnie Smith.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lonnie Smith. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Pendleton.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Terry Pendleton,
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
in there, a base hit. And he's safe.
The center fielder, number 5,
Ron Gant will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Dan Glavine. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And that one yanked just foul. Fouled away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, number 11. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here now the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner at second here with one man out. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Popped him up. Olson over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 44.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Davis, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Working on hanging another zero of the pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Still down 3-0. Number 40 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 40.
And stepping in, number 12. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 12.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Hunter.
Next to hit, Brian Hunter flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
that's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Greg Olson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Harper. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Number 12, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Shane Mack.
Next up is Shane Mack. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Again, another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. Up next for Minnesota, Kent Beck. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A little bouncer.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mark Lerma trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Belliard, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Good battle. Count remains full. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Lonnie Smith. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now is Scott Lewis, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1. 1-2 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, Greg Gagne, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Dan.
Next, it'll be Dan Glavine. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the stretch.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
The next twin up, number 11. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kent Merker takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next, it'll be Kirby Puckett. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lewis at second, Glavine at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Gary Wayne enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Terry Pendleton will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Ron Gant. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The next to bat for Atlanta, David Justice. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Chopped on the ground to first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Puckett will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 48.
Striding forward now is the DH. Davis, he's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
In now, Brian Harper. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Harper becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Shane Mack. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tom Glavine earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.